Hi, and welcome to the TCC Archive. So we're going to take a walk through here in our exploration of primary sources. And an archive is what quite a few people think of when they think of primary sources, if they know even a little bit about them. So this is the TCC Archive, chronicling all sorts of TCC history through the careful preservation of primary sources, primary documents and other things having to do with TCC's history. So a primary source, as we've already talked about, can be so many different things. Here is a 1971 basketball letterman's jacket that Dean Eklund brought in. He was on the team when TCC won the state championships in 1971 in basketball. So even a jacket can be considered a primary source. So how could you use this source? That would be up to the researcher and your purposes, but certainly they do have the values. And here's Dean Eklund's uniform from that time. And trophies. And of course, when lots of people think of primary sources, they think of documents. And there are documents that go with this exhibit too. Little certificate for the basketball championship tournament. So that's on display here now. Again, very much primary sources. So if we walk over here, we can see that there are a whole bunch of challenge newspapers that are preserved and bound for students to come in and look at when they used to be produced in print. And here's an example of one of those. Cover of this one, let's see, this is from 1976. 3 of TCC's new senators. And you can go through here and just see what was happening on campus at that time. Had some comedians come, letters and opinions, you know, things that are happening at that time. So some pretty fun stuff. There used to be more theater productions here. You can find out all sorts of things as they've happened. So we can come over here and see everything is beautifully put into these archival boxes, but you as a student can come in and have a look at these things if they fill. There's Jill Harned's hard hat from the Harned Health Center. It's pretty fun. Here's catalogs when they used to be in print. You can actually look at the very first one, Tacoma Community College, the 1965-1966 catalog. They had things like voice improvement, oral interpretation. You can see what kind of classes were offered. This is kind of fun. There used to be something like a yearbook, Cronus. And we can look in here and see what kind of things were happening during that time. Oh, look, Muhammad Ali. Is he really here? I guess so. That's kind of cool. If you know who that is. Look, there was a spring formal, a Christmas ball. Yeah, so there's all sorts of different ways you can look at it and really find out what was happening at the time, how things used to be done. Oh my gosh, there used to be a freshman and sophomore prince and princess at that time. Things have really changed. All right, so this is what many people think of when they think of primary sources, but of course we'll be looking at some different things as well. But anyway, that is the TCC Archive, and you are welcome to come in here Tuesdays and Thursdays when it's open and our archivists are here. All right, thanks.